I don't really know how I got interested in medicine because there's not another physician anywhere in my family. And so, but I always knew since I was in 6th grade that I wanted to be a doctor, and I don't know where it came from. But it must, be at home because I have 2 sisters and one's a nurse and the other one's a nurse practitioner. As far as nephrology care and specialty care in the kidneys, it was pure luck. It was serendipity. The opportunity for the nephrology fellowship literally just fell into my lap. I still have family here. It's very rewarding, obviously, but I think more than that, another emotion I would say is that it's very humbling. Many of the mentors that I had during my medical school training and residency training are now my colleagues. And a lot of, neighbors, friends, family, people that I knew from before are now my patients. And so it's not lost on me that as a kidney specialist, there is kidney care available at the larger facilities, only, a short drive down the interstate. And it's just not lost on me when they walk through my doors that they come to see me because they trust me to take care of them. We see some of our patients so frequently because they tend to be sicker patients, and in dialysis we see them multiple times a month, and so you really get to know them, and the amount of time that we spend discussing their kidney care or their dialysis care is often dwarfed by conversations about how their family is doing and how their vacation was and how my vacation was, and a lot of them know my kids and my family, and they ask questions, and it's a bond that you form there that makes them almost like extended family, and that's something precious that no one can teach you in medical school. It just happens. I have 3 kids under the age of 5 when I started my first real job. And so I felt guilty, I think, as any working mom does, that I wasn't home or that I didn't buy the birthday presents and I wasn't the one that fixed them dinner and I didn't do the grocery shopping. And being a woman in medicine is different than being a man, especially being a specialist. But it's a book about being a woman in medicine. And I wrote this, like 15 years ago before Me Too. And it talks about situations that, a woman in professional work and working mothers, and situations that they find themselves in. And you had to assume that they had COVID the minute they walked in the door, and how do you deal with that? And so, right out of the gate, we had to make some decisions that were hard decisions that, very quickly makes you unpopular. That was a new situation for me, and that's been hard to deal with, and it hasn't stopped. That I'm the least bit of a hero in this facility, that's for certain. I was not on the front lines, with the PPE, taking care of 25 patients in the COVID unit. I kind of consider myself one of the people behind the scenes, coming up with plans and protocols and things to keep everybody safe. I can only accept that title if it involves everybody in my clinic, but also everybody in my hospitals. It takes a village for somebody to stand up and be a hero, and I think you band your arms together, and that makes it even more important.